been a fun morning so far, and we're not done yet. We're not even near done.
No, never done until a chat with Pat.
Yes, and we are excited today. We are going to be talking today to Terry. I got to make sure I've got it. Yep, there it is. Paplava. I think I said it right. He serves as the general manager of ACST Catholic. Cradle Catholic faith was lukewarm until he was challenged by the intense challenge and commitment he heard in a message about stewardship. What do I own? What owns me? And that led him to executive roles at our Sunday Visitor, Catholic Leadership Institute, before his current focus on serving the Catholic Church at ACS Technologies. He has extensive experience working with churches across the U.S., supporting their planning, stewardship, and engagement efforts. Welcome, Terry. How are you today?
I'm great, Pat, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, this is great because your institution just did some new research on AI in light of Pope Leo's the 14th new statement on AI. So can you kind of give us an overview of that and maybe even start us off by telling us why you thought it was important to focus on this in research?
Well, yeah, thanks, Pat. It's actually, and we actually did it before the Pope's encyclical came out.
Okay.
It was part of, so it was interesting to see that there's some alignment in what we hope for as Catholics. But this is part of our ongoing American beliefs studies that we do that actually they are input to one of our strategic planning products called Mission Insight.
Okay.
But American Beliefs is done every 4 years, a survey of 15,000 respondents, and then we do some smaller studies. I think we talked about one in the past about what do we mean by warm and friendly encounters, and I still am on the topic of loneliness, and I think AI relates to that topic as well.
Yes.
And this one was about leadership. What do you look for in a leader? What do you look for in someone you might want to share spiritual conversations with? And just because it's an important topic in front of us at all times, and because we're a software company, AI really we thought was an important component of it. So it was all of those things that motivated us to ask these questions. And as I mentioned, it was done in June. It was done in May before the encyclical actually was released. Mm-hmm. And but I was looking at the Quo Vadis Humanitas as potentially some input to what we were thinking about, but now the encyclical gives us a lot of extra perspective and guidance that I think is really helpful.
So, was there anything surprising in the research on this topic that you did on AI?
Well, I was surprised by two things, Pat. Thanks for asking. Mm-hmm. One was the level of trust that we place in AI. Now, it's not as if we trust it more than everything else, but we trust it more than most of our public figures, and some that I actually think we might look for counsel. Yeah. Some not surprising, politicians and government, which are called into question a lot these days, social media influencers, but we trust it more than journalists, news anchors, and lawyers. And I that surprised me that we trust it that much. I guess now we don't trust it as much as our family, thank heavens, our doctors, or our religious leaders.
Well, that's
so it's not, it's not a disaster, and it's not anyway. It's just that I was interested to know that we place that much trust in it, even though other research does tell us that we go to the internet to research our problems and our concerns.
Yeah.
The second surprise to me that I thought was gratifying was that the primary reasons when we were asked how should we use AI at our parishes, we said two uses of language translation, which I think is a wonderful thing, a wonderful idea. Helping us to communicate with each other more effectively by real-time language translation, which AI is really helpful at. There are tools that allow the speaker to actually be delivering something in one language and then the listener to hear it in their own language. I think that's great. That, along with time savings so we can minister more in person, were the big things. And those to me are very positive. and very much in alignment with what Pope Leo is saying to us.
Exactly. I did see that there was a number that believed it was just a little under a 3.3 on a 5 scale rating that thought you could use it to create worship music. And I just want to say, have they really listened to songs that AI has created?
Yeah, that one,
Woo,
and
yeah.
actually, there's like writing sermons and
Yeah,
homilies.
yeah.
I try not to talk about those because I think, personally, I think that's a horrible idea.
Yes, I do too. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I don't think
so it
people.
could be done, but I
Yeah,
pray that our ordained leaders or whoever's delivering our homilies might only use it for some to spark some thoughts, but certainly not to actually deliver the message. I think anywhere it gets to interpreting the faith or
yes.
and the music,
Yeah.
that doesn't appeal to my particular taste.
Yeah, me either. That's for sure. So when you looked at AI, were there other areas that people, because you're talking about, did you ask any questions about their understanding of AI? Because a lot of times, I don't think people always know where that information is coming from, and that's a big part of Pope Leo's encyclical.
We did not.
Okay,
Because of the work we're doing,
right.
we have a lot of input about people's understanding. And I that's a really insightful, Pat, because I think some of the level of trust might be through a lack of understanding.
Hmm.
And, we're learning more and more about mistakes that can be made or how much AI can feed back really what you want to hear,
Hmm.
which may not be what you should hear, particularly when we're using it on a personal basis. So my own sort of ad hoc thinking about it was we have a level of experience that because it's everywhere now that you almost can't avoid it when you're doing a search for
Right.
information, and it does appear to be helpful. I think that gives us a level of trust, but most of us don't have deep knowledge in what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
we're
don't.
seeing some big. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead, Terry.
I just was going to say we're seeing some big success in our product areas. Our primary church management system ministry platform has been opened up to AI in a secure way. So, and this is incredibly helpful for time savings for users who might be parish leaders or even just staff
Mm-hmm.
to ask English language questions and be able to search the entire database and have it be completely secure and not teach the AI, the LLM, any information about what they're asking about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the power of AI just really used to help you do your work that might be trend analysis or it might be ferreting out where there's a change in behavior and someone needs ministry.
Right.
That can be done now in minutes rather than what might have been writing a query in the past. To me, that is where we're seeing some real benefit and some great excitement.
Yeah, and I love one of the things that you bring up, and that is that proper use, obviously, of AI creates more time for ministry. That hands-on, being able to one-on-one minister to parishioners, so you're not always caught up in all these things that sitting at your desk kind of thing. I think is a brilliant way to look at AI.
That's right, and that has to be the point. It has to be so we can minister more in person and look back to loneliness then. Like, we need to be better community for each other.
Exactly. Terry, thanks so much for being with us today, and have a great week ahead.
Thank you for the chat, Pat.